And hello visuals, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another edition of the Visual Guys Ramble On, talking absolute fucking shit, which is just the same as every video, just one of us is continuously talking some form of utter, absolute, nonsensical chaos, carnage and shit. But anyway, it is a Visual Guys Ramble On. I'm doing it once again on my solo polo. I explained on Sunday's podcast that Chrissy Moo, it's so cringe when I call him Chrissy Moo, isn't it? I actually, one of his family or somebody else introduced, not for the first time, but like, you know, they brought it up once, like, hey, it was Chrissy Moo, and I can't remember who the fuck it was. I don't think it was me, but it's a name that sticks every now and then. It's just a little pet name for my boyfriend, all right? Don't tell my girlfriend. I'm not gay, but my boyfriend's gay. The fuck? But anyway, sorry, yeah, I explained last episode that Chris is just busy with, like, you know, work stuff and getting down and time-wise, and then we've, at the time recording, we should be recording, we're doing a back-to-back at the cinema, so it's just me today, and I thought, because it's just me, we are literally round the corner from WrestleMania 41. I'll be doing a prediction video closer to the time of actually giving my, my winners and losers and stuff like that, and who I think is going to leave WrestleMania as new champions or retain their titles and stuff like that. I just thought we'd do like a little mini breakdown and see how excited we are for each individual match. Well, at least the stuff that's confirmed, because I'm recording this on the 4th of April. Fuck no, I'm recording this at the start of April, and WrestleMania is not till the 20th, bank holiday week. Well, bank holiday weekend for us British people. I don't think it's a bank holiday in America. But yeah, so I thought I would just run down some of the matches and see who we're looking forward to, the storylines going into it, and how excited we've got and all that kind of stuff. So who should we kick off with? Should we kick off with we'll kick off with Tiffany and Charlotte first for the WWE Women's Championship. And this is a mixed one, because obviously Charlotte come back, won the Rumble. Charlotte's always around the corner for winning some kind of title, and obviously she's going up to try and take it away from Tiffany, and I adore Tiffany Stratton. I think she is phenomenal, but going into this, it's felt somewhat lackluster, and I'm not the only wrestling fan that feels it. I think most wrestling fans feel a bit, yeah, and it kind of just feels like we're expecting Charlotte to come in, win, and say, right, thank you, wham bam shallow, see you later, we'll be back on Raw for some more just title defenses from Charlotte. But a little part of me, even though it's been lackluster, kind of wants Tiffany to retain, and then going forward, try and build a bit more stock in herself and a bit more going forward of her being a champion, and try and build herself up to that same level as Charlotte, because like I said, she's amazing. So, yeah, like they said, depending, I think the match will be fine, and depending on what the outcome is, will be what's the most exciting bit. But going into it, I'm a bit, yeah, at the minute. Like I said, it could easily change. Charlotte's fantastic, even though it could be a little bit boring because of the generic Charlotte comes back, she wins, she defends, and blah, blah, blah. She's going to be freaking ranking up these titles. She's going to be on like 10 or 11, is she not? She's definitely going to be near double digits, but yeah, since Tiffany's had the title, it's not been the most amazing creative run for her, but she's definitely got the potential and the talent to make it a star-driven run at some point. But yeah, we'll see going forward. Right, who else have we got? We'll go with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. We'll flip it on its head, because this has had a really cool build-up, obviously going from the tag team partnership that they had to Kevin Owens kind of snapping on Cody, and then sending Randy Orton on the injured shelf for a little bit, and then he's coming back, and Randy's trying to get that punt in, and Kevin rocking a bit different Randy Orton matches. I think the most recent him against Drew, and which Drew beat Randy, because Kevin come down and did his Kevin stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to this one anyway. My inkling is to say Randy Orton. I think that's the obvious one. You know, he's going to be the good guy and Kevin Owens the bad guy. Randy Orton needs a bit of revenge because of what Kevin Owens did to him. But I don't know. I could maybe see there being some sort of twister-rooney, like I said. But when I get to my predictions, I'll have my full-on answers, because there's still a couple of episodes of Raw and SmackDown to go until we get to the big show. But absolutely massively looking forward to that match. Who else we got? We've got the, again, at the time of recording, not officially decided, the triple threat between Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship, which this is a funny one because I really love all three of these women. Bianca is my favorite female wrestler. She's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I think she's absolutely outstanding. I love Rhea Ripley. I love Io Sky. This one's been funny and back and forward, and I don't necessarily know. I like this combination, but I think I prefer a combination of maybe just Rhea and Io, or just Bianca and Io, or Rhea and Bianca. I don't know. When they give Io the title a couple of weeks back, and we're like, oh shit, Rhea, because I was adamant Rhea was going into WrestleMania as champion. I was a little bit like, oh, this is fucking mental. And I know Io's not had it for ages, and she's not really had a proper feud, because this is the feud at the minute. The stuff's happening with Bianca and Rhea and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if it was just straight up Bianca winning and then going up against Rhea, I feel like I would have preferred it a little bit more. But like I said, I think the match is still going to be amazing, and I still am very excited about it and stuff like that. I just think it's not even that it's underwhelming. The story has been fine. I don't know. I kind of feel like Io was, no, she's earned a big opportunity. She's earned a big match, but I kind of feel like with this particular one, she was kind of just put in. I know there was a few moments here and there where she was cost certain stuff because of Rhea, but not intentionally and whatnot. Like I said, the story is there. I don't know. I'm like a 7 out of 10 excited about this, but again, this could be an outstanding match. When I do my predictions for that, I'll always have the inkling that it will be Bianca Belair. I always root for Bianca, but I could see Io retaining. I don't think there's anything confirmed as of yet for the women's tag team titles. I don't think there's anything even confirmed for the men's tag team titles, or either of them, because we know that the Street Profits, they beat Pretty Deadly in London. There's some New Day shenanigans. We know that the War Raiders, the Viking Raiders, whatever the fuck we call them these days, they're current champions. They had a bit of a face-off with the New Day. Sorry, not Street Profits. New Thingy Republic, they're in the mix. I don't know who we're gonna. I personally think, I'm trying to remember who's on which friggin' brand now. New Day War Raiders would be awesome. I don't mind seeing that as a match. I think that would be great. New Catch Republic, that's who I was thinking of. The Street Profits. Could it be Motor City Machine Guns? I don't know. Are we going to do anything with maybe like Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu? Because a lot of people are theorizing that they might be having their own match anyway, but we know that there was, tag title shenanigans going on with them and the new bloodline, and, them having it for a little while and then losing it and stuff. I don't know. We haven't really got a massive amount of time to build the story for it. I imagine that what they do at WrestleMania quite often, WrestleMania, is they sort of just mix match a few teams together, don't they? Make it a ladder match or, something crazy, give it a mad stipulation and maybe go down that route. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they were all involved. So that's up in the air at the minute. I am loving our current tag team champions, the Street Profits, phenomenal, and the War Raiders, absolutely just beautiful, amazing. So we've got decent champions going in. I don't think anything's major set up yet for the women's well, we know something murmurings are happening, but again, at the time recording, there's nothing official, so no real storyline to go in. Chelsea Green, she's got a new faction. What do they call themselves? They're like a Secret Service. She's obviously gonna have to defend. Who's Bailey? Maybe because Bailey's not currently. She might walk in as in. There's still a few things up in the air currently, actually, in terms of the mid card women titles and stuff. So that's to be decided at a later date. Well, at Mania, that going forward, see what happens. The men's Intercontinental title. Penta seemed to be the obvious challenger, but we know what happened there, and we know the tag match that they had against the Judgment Day, and which the Judgment Day ended up winning. Um, bro, are they going to do Bron Breakker Finn? But we know that the Judgment Day kind of looks like it might be imploding somewhat. There's a bit of friction between Finn and the girls, and Finn and Dominic. Carlito's just doing his thing, just chilling, eating an apple and whatnot. But Penta has to be involved somewhere, surely. Remember, we do get an actual match with them, and we get a definitive winner and stuff. Either way, I think Bron Breakker's breaking out, and no matter what he does, it's going to be entertainment. He absolutely steals the show every time he's on. People loving it, giving it the bark noises, and he's just such a powerhouse and a unit, and such an amazing athlete. So I'm looking forward to whatever he gets up to. It just depends who he's standing across the ring from. Will it be a Finn? Will it be Dominic? Will it be Dirty Dom? Will it be Penta? Yeah, we'll see what happens there. The LA Knight, the United States champion, will it be Shinsuke? Will it be Jacob Fatu? Will it be, because again, we know Bloodline, LA Knight have had a match, a few matchups lately, but Solo costing, in a weird way, Jacob, his opportunity and a chance to go back through. There's Braun Strowman in that sort of little mixed storyline intertwining at the moment. So, excited, obviously. LA Knight, amazing to hear that huge crowd in Vegas giving it LA Knight. Yeah, that'll be outstanding. But who does he go up against, and what do we do? I think he leaves as champion. I think when he first lost it, it felt a little bit. Yeah, I love Shinsuke. They come back with this new Shinsuke and this new stuff, new music, sort of a new look kind of thing, bad guy. And it kind of just fell flat and hasn't gone anywhere since. They had little weird moments where he's looking in the background of different people's promos and backstage segments. So, yeah, LA Knight, I personally believe no matter who he has, he'll come in as champion and leave as champion. Where should we go to next? Gone for Jay, which is really heated up. When Jay won the Royal Rumble, I was like, awesome, cool for Jay, amazing. Then I was like, this is a bit flat, because I think straight away, I think most wrestling fans knew he would have went down the route of the world champion. He wouldn't have gone down the undisputed WWE champion, because it just wouldn't happen. And then when you realise I was up against Gunther, it was a bit flat again. Most wrestling fans felt this way, even though we love Jay and he is extremely over, but he'd lost to Gunther like 2 or 3 times at this point, and I don't know, the whole feud and everything felt a bit flat. But the last few weeks with Jimmy getting involved, that slap, and then that brutal match, Jimmy's left in the middle of the ring covered in blood. Gunther's, got his whole chest and that covered in Jimmy's blood. Jay's handcuffed to the ropes. It's definitely heating up. They've turned the cooker up so much, and it's ready to kick off. It's ready to explode. There's some real momentum going in with that match now. I think it's not obvious, but I think it's 99.9%. It's gonna happen that Jay's gonna leave and he's gonna have that moment, and all the thousands of people in attendance giving it fucking yeet and the arms up and down, all that kind of stuff. Hearing Corey and fucking thingy Pat McAfee on the commentary just losing their shit. I definitely am, like I think a lot of other wrestling fans are, definitely more turned on to that match, definitely more turned up and a bit more ready for it. Obviously, keep the momentum going through Raws and all that kind of stuff, or if they want to, because we've had a lot of back and forward with a few people on Raw and SmackDown, but whatever they're doing, whatever shows are on, just keep turning that volume up and keep doing what they do, because it's finally cooking. Next up, we've got. Tell you what, we'll go to the triple threat: Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. As I have a quick swag of my coffee, who are oh shit, I'm dropping coins. Confirmed to be main eventing night 1 of WrestleMania. Punk's getting to live his dream and finally main eventing a WrestleMania in what's going to be an outstanding match with 3 men that have got a lot of history between them. We've got the promise. The favour that's owed to CM Punk, that we all thought maybe, that was the favour. Paul Heyman's got him into the main event. No, that's not the favour. Is it going to be Chuck him in a title match? Is it going to be, if Roman does ever become champion, I get to be the first person to challenge him? What's it going to be? Fuck knows. Or is it going to be Paul Heyman, you have to switch sides and be my guy again and leave your tribal chief? You have to stop being the wise man. There's a lot of possibilities you can go down there. I think one thing is for certain. I think it's most likely that Punk probably wins this match. But I think one thing's guaranteed, that no matter who wins, it's definitely going to be Seth getting pinned. I think no matter what, Seth's taking the pinfall with this. Who he kind of is a reliable guy who can take a pinfall and still continue to be hot and amazing and over and sort of edging towards that main event sort of picture, that to that higher end of the mid card scene to the main event. Like when he had that feud with Cody and he come off them losses, he still looked massive and completely over and all that. So I definitely think CM Punk is most likely to win. Roman Reigns is a very close second. I think we're talking like what 65-35 if I've done math right there. Probably not. It's not like massively one-sided. It's likely, but I think there's a good chance at Roman. And obviously, if Seth takes the pin, Roman's still going to look strong going into whatever he's doing. Whether that be building eventually something against The Rock or whatever they're doing. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. I think that's going to be an amazing main event for night one. The main event for night two, I think this is the only other confirmed match. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments below. But I'm fairly certain I've remembered every match that's so far scheduled to be on the card on either Saturday or Sunday. But it is John Cena against Cody Rhodes. Heel John Cena against extremely over babyface Cody Rhodes. The stuff we've been seeing in the European tour in the last few weeks with the little kid getting memed on by Cena calling him a toxic fan and all that. Cody bringing up things like, I'm supposed to be getting cooked on the mic, you're going to cook us, and without saying his name, but mentioning him completely, Vince McMahon, and, mentioning stuff with AEW, and calling John Cena a little dick, basically, and the insults back and forward. It's been absolutely awesome. I genuinely have absolutely no idea who the fuck wins this match. Cody says, yeah, the story was complete and all that, but it's not fully complete till I defend it, at WrestleMania, get the full year and stuff under my belt. I have absolutely no idea who wins this. See, this is Cena's last Mania. He's a heel. If he wins, he's got more ways to win than Cody. He can cheat, he can backstab, he can, use whatever bad guy tactics to his advantage. We've seen him do a low blow now. I'm assuming a wrestling Cena will do the things of, like I said, pulling on the tights, holding onto the lower belt, using a weapon with the ref not looking, distracting the ref, all that kind of stuff. Does The Rock get involved some way, shape, or form? We know this all started because The Rock's recruited Cena, or The Rock's, he did the whole, finger across his throat signal to get John Cena to attack Cody and stuff. Where does he fit in? What's he going to do if Cena then fails winning this title? Does The Rock say, "Wow, I don't want you"? Do they then go off and have a thing? I don't know. And like I said, I really don't know. Do we walk into Raw after WrestleMania with a new champion or a current? Oh my God. I think because I'm a big Cena guy, my favourite wrestler of all time, I still love the bloke. I'm still wearing the shirts and representing hustle, loyalty, respect, even though he's supposed to be a bad guy. He's not. He will always be the ultimate good guy to me. I do actually feel a little bit that he is a bit of a bad guy. I kind of like that he was this good guy for so many years and doing the good guy shtick, never give up, hustle, loyalty, respect. It has left a bit of a in the mouth, but yeah. Who goes? Oh my God, I really don't know. The obvious storytelling points for me go to Cena winning it, doing his last little run. Because is it right at the end of the year that he officially retires and bows out? I think he's going to bow out and retire as a good guy and stuff. He's going to lose the title if he does pick it up. The whole thing of 17, will it come? Is he going to get 17? But I don't know. There's something about Cody losing it that just. Something in my head saying, no, he's not going to lose it. No, he's not going to. But I don't know. I'm so glad these aren't my predictions because I have no idea. Like I said, we need a few more SmackDown and Raws to happen and a few more little testers and shit to see where we are and how we feel. I don't think no matter what, to be fair, actually, how we feel now will me confused and not sure and like, what we doing. I think that will be the case again in a few weeks anyway when we are doing our predictions. Like, oh shit, where are we going with this then? I still don't fucking know. But that without a shadow of a doubt, that is the most anticipated match for me, the most exciting match. Just to see, like I said, the storyline wise, how it plays out. Does maybe Cena turns back to face super duper quick? during that match, maybe he has an opportunity to take Cody out, and you could sort of see in his eyes all the stuff that Cody's been saying, the flashbacks and stuff. Maybe you could see, oh, he's having a flashback and everything, and then he decides not to. Then maybe Cody turns heel. We know that we were close to that about who was it, CM Punk, or was it Seth, saying about the pressure of everything and how it can all get to you, people backstabbing, like, you know, Kevin Owens betrayed him and all this stuff, and eventually the weight of that title can crumble on you and you just snap. Maybe we see that during the match. I really don't freaking know. But yeah, WrestleMania 41, a few weeks away, like just over 2 weeks, well, just under 3, just over 2, somewhere in the middle of that away. I'm very much looking forward to it. Like I said, that's the ones that I confirmed at the minute. What day am I recording this on? Are we on like I feel like I thought my calendar's there right next to us, and I can't see shit. All I can see is little Lewis Miley, the Newcastle player, chilling with a little smile on his face while I'm trying to read the calendar. It's like April's not long in. So I'm recording it. There's a lot still to happen. But anyway, visuals. Hope you didn't mind that solo podcast there. Let me know your thoughts as I just slap my belly. Let me know your thoughts and let me know how excited you are, your favourite match that you're looking forward to, any good sort of twists and turns that you can think of that WWE might pull off or should pull off with these stories. Randy, Kevin, Charlotte, Tiffany, whatever it is you want. But more importantly, visuals. Come back, obviously, in a few weeks for my predictions. But thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally fucking best. Bros, keep being you and keep on, keep it on.